The water in this beautiful pool is cloudy, and they tell me that it does not clarify anything. You can see that it is very sunny, and is also high traffic, means that many people bathe every day. Underneath you can clearly see that it is cloudy. And the first step, check the cyanuric acid level. I take the water sample, I add a little pill, and crush it well. And I see that it is more than 100 parts per million, which is extremely high. As always, a measurement of chlorine and pH, 1 drop for chlorine for 4 pH. And look at that pH extremely low. This water is too acidic. I proceed immediately to make a tremendous chlorine shock. Calculated with the app, Drive Your Pool. By having such a high level of cyanuric acid, I must raise this chlorine level a lot, so that it can disinfect the water, and how is so much chlorine? It would take me my whole life to mix it up. So I take out the skimmer basket. To throw it out there, I go immediately to the equipment room, configure the valves to suck by skimmer. I turn on the pump and see water pass through. And I'm going to jump out quickly. All the chlorine in the skimmer, how pleasant. If you have an inline chlorinator installed, never think of doing this. You can cause an explosion. And let's give it more chlorine. As it is huge, the pool needs more chlorine. Everything calculated with the app. Watch how the chlorine gently enters, already mixed through the returns. I put the basket back on the skimmer. And 1 hour later, I configure the valves, but this time to make backwash and rinse the filter because it has probably already become saturated. With all the remains left by the same chlorine, I turn on the pump and go to look at the sight tube. That there was indeed already a lot of dirt in the filter. I wait for this sight tube to clear completely and turn off the filter pump. Filter in rinse position. Again, a little minute, and again, I turn off the pump. And set the valves now to start filtering, and first of all to introduce water through the waterfalls. This way it also disinfects these pipes well. Now, while filtering, I proceed to measure the chlorine and pH already. I have a good level of chlorination, but the pH has not risen at all yet. So I calculate, and I add the baking soda to increase the pH. Obviously with the app Drive Your Pool. I take a first dose during the day, and at night, everything else is thrown away. Simply because at that time I didn't have as much baking soda as what is needed. Time to vacuum the bottom by sending water to the waste, that as you can see, the bottom is already quite dirty. An itch vacuuming must be made, sending the water down the waste to be able to renew water and lower the level of cyanuric acid. Then put it to filter until it completely clarifies. Look at how the water was at the beginning, and look at how crystal clear and flawless it was the next day. That's everything.